To my videos, you get used to the click, click, click at the beginning. I'm just moving off into chart land, and we're gonna open up with. I have a few boxes to move. I just recently went from one down to one screen, and then I just never switched back. I'm gonna two eventually, but that's another whole story. Introduction to YouTube Part 2. The first one went in, and a lot of you guys out there have already seen that video. This will be exclusive YouTube exclusive videos. So two a week. We're going to shoot for two a week. There may be some times where we don't get two up. One will be macro. What does that mean? There's a description over there on the YouTube. The second one will be a trade call, coin, looking at a trade, looking at a setup that's going on out there. Most times it may be, but it'll be different. Sometimes maybe it's a stock, sometimes it'll be a crypto, and all. Yeah, just different things that I'll pull from the three live rooms that I do a week for my clients over on Telegram. We do have a Telegram channel. I am on Twitter, but they're one place where these two videos will come. They'll be exclusive. I do again have other platforms, and I may show different videos on those platforms, and I will. So I'll open up with silver, the big move Friday. Um, this move I have covered and laid out even on my social media since we were down here on 29. I thought maybe we'd get a little bit cheaper. I thought pretty much 29 was what I was yelling around these areas. So 29 into 40. Crypto people say, oh, that ain't nothing. But this is metal. And I still think we still got another raise up into 40, 45. I'm not sure how fast this will go. They put in a really nice candle and they've come in a little bit green, but the markets have just opened up. Macro, what does macro mean? Macro means that I'm going to come over here and look and tell you what's coming up. And you got the Feds, 0.25, 0.5. What did Powell signal? And you got inflation data as I roll backwards on this calendar. Inflation data and jobs numbers coming up on this is a little calendar I use. Forex Factory, where I keep up with when that information will be coming out. You can see September 11th, we have the inflation numbers. So they're watching inflation numbers, and then the first Friday of every month, which will be coming up very shortly, September 5th, we'll have the jobs numbers, which we'll be looking at very closely. With this data change and what the market starts to price in, risk on, risk go, the feds are going to cut. What does that mean? Macro. It means everything's going up. Is that why silver's going up? Is that why? Did I do that whole thing? No. I was like, shit. Sometimes I get these symbols a little twisted in my head. So gold here, macro. As Matt, I just did. You'll go cuckoo for cocoa puffs if you stare at this chart. I was gonna do just a gold video and walk this chart. And I will most likely if I get a chance. It's type of videos I do other different videos I do, but just to walk this chart and stare at it. Gold live rooms covered often in my material. I could say too much about it, but it is macro. I want to go to the DXY. Obviously, if you're crypto, BTC and Ethereum and the bigger coins, Link's making a pretty good move. I could talk about the cryptos as I roll up the board. Random crypto here and there, poppity pop, pop, pop goes the crypto here and there. What's the dollar doing? The dollar's weak. What's Ethereum doing? Well, it was being flooded off the planet, and now all of a sudden it is the fastest moving crypto out there. And there's companies that are trying to take over all the Ethereum, by all the Ethereum, and it's just sitting at 4,300. Where are we going? That's more private information, targets, different things like that. I do still feel like there is a bull out there somewhere. Ena strong coin. Some of these old school coins, Dot and Atom, not done a damn thing. Dia had a strong little move. On up the board, and you can see my data's feeding in as I go up the board. So hopefully this thing won't drag. We'll go revisit the dollar, which was in the first introduction to the YouTube video. This is the second introduction to the YouTube video. Two videos a week. Let me repeat it again. Videos like this, macro, where I go to the dollar. And I'm subject to talk about the feds, the jobs numbers. I'm just kind of rolling it out. We got a lot of stuff coming up. There's reasons to pay attention. A lot of people feel like the feds are going to cut now. And as you can see here, as we talked about last time, the bull of crypto and the bull of crypto and the bull of crypto. We're there again, and all season. And how all of that's going to play out. It's more reminiscent of a 2017, 2018 bull than a 2021 bull to me. There's not been a print. There's actually been a quantitative tightening into potentially what we're going to be going into as a quantitative easing, and how low will the dollar go, and at what point does risk switch to risk off. And pretty sure all of y'all realize that alts are not risk off, the risk on after what Trump did to them with the tariffs and the VIX and the in the fear of what those tariffs would do, recession, the R word, controlled yield curve being thrown around out there, new Fed head, maybe Ellen, maybe somebody else, Beeson, Scotty, Trump focused markets for 3 more years, plus, I think, at this point. But we're almost around for a year. So the effect of Trump and crypto, alt season, Ethereum, BTC dominance, total one, total two, total three, all of that, and the Ethereum movement, what it's going to mean. And you could go into the Ethereum killers like Solana and Sui and Aptos, and I'm missing one. Solana, Sui, Aptos, maybe not. I'm missing one, I think. The Ethereum killer's auto. XRP bull, the bull move. Everybody thinks it's going higher. On and on and on down that crypto road. But that is the macro update video, and they'll get a little smoother. And but this is where they're going to lead into. Sometimes there'll be more coverage, and like maybe I go to BTC. We'll talk about all the people that's called the top on BTC. Where let's talk to you. What has BTC showed you up there that you can run around and say you called it top, and other than you're going to do it in case it is a top, so you can say you called it, which is absolutely worthless. Calling the top, absolutely worthless. Crypto bro that does TA. See you in the next YouTube video. We're probably out of the introduction to the YouTube video, and now we're going to kind of flow. So look for 2 more videos in about 5 to 7 days, and I'll be running around trying to find you guys to put you on my YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe, the like, and if you got time, make some comments down below. And my buddy that's running around, which is there's somebody running around here talk to you, and you don't even know who you're talking to. I'll see you in the next video.